Hi Asila, good afternoon. Nice to meet you.
Hi Farah, good afternoon. Nice to meet you too.
Today I have prepared some questions to ask to you. So my first question is, what do you understand biochemistry in general?
Okay, thank you Farah for your question. Biochemistry in general is the study of the chemical substance and vital processes occurring in live organisms.
That's a very good answer. The second question is, can you explain the connection between the subject of biochemistry and COVID-19 virus?
Thank you Farah for the question. For me, the current coronavirus disease or COVID-19 is an infection disease caused by a newly discovered coronavirus. WHO has declared it a public health emergency of international concern on 20th January 2020. Biochemistry specialty could be used for strategic acceleration of available diagnostic services. The biochemist has also been very well versed with molecular diagnostic techniques such as real-time RT-PCR and expertise. A person with MSc or PhD in biochemistry is having deep insight in molecular biology and its techniques, such as real-time RT-PCR, not less than a microbiologist or pathologist. Hence, biochemist expertise could also be used for setting a large number of molecular diagnostic labs across the world to meet its current requirements.
Thank you for your answer. My last question is, can you describe the personal impact of this pandemic has had on you to the other students?
All right, thank you Farah for your question. The personal impact of this pandemic towards me is there is advantage and disadvantages for me. The advantage is the time to spend with family as they also working from home. So we have a lot of time to spend together. And the disadvantages is online classes as it also has the adoption rate around 50 to 60% for me, because first it affects the eyes of the students due to the long hours in front of the blue screen in front of the laptop. Besides small children like the preschool, the primary grades like my younger sister and younger brother, they must not have this type of class because they have a low concentration power. Even the college student, the university student like us, also having this kind of problem, and they do not have the ability to sit for a longer time in front of the blue screen, in front of the phone. And moreover, there are lots of poor students do not have the ability to access towards the laptops and computers, and it may cause the stress, depression in them. Surely, there's a lot of disadvantages, like there are no exam and students being given marks by the internal. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. I can totally relate to your point.
Yeah. Okay, Farah, can you give your opinion on how will pandemic will be resolved in this time?
In my opinion, as long as we still keep practicing social distancing from people such as no physical contact between each other and make a gang of 1 meters, we can overcome this. The second thing is we must always wash our hands with soap or applying hand sanitizer on the hand. Last but not least, the most important thing to do to resolve the pandemic is we must stay at home. We must only go out when necessary. It is
True.
because we don't know who are the COVID-19 carrier among them.
Yes.
That is my answer.
Okay, very good answer from you, Farah. Thank you for your opinion.
Thank you for joining me. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, Farah Amira. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So I have a question for you, few questions for you. What do you understand about biochemistry in general?
What I understand biochemistry in general is biochemistry is a branch of science. It studies about chemical substances and processes that occur in plants, animals, and also microorganisms. Biochemistry also deals with the chemical combinations and reactions that take place because of the biological process such as reproduction, metabolism, and others.
All right, thank you for your answers. The second question is, can you explain the connection between the subject of biochemistry and also COVID-19 virus?
Thank you for your question. COVID-19 is an emerging respiratory disease caused by severe acute respiratory syndrome, coronavirus 2, and now become a worldwide pandemic. When this pandemic happened, biochemistry subject is very important to overcome this. As we know, biochemistry study about the living organism. It also includes microbiology and genetics. These knowledge are very important to make the vaccine. Biochemistry
Mm-hmm.
specialty could be used for strategy acceleration of available diagnostics. That is my answer.
All right, thank you for your answer. The third question, the last question I want to ask is, can you describe the personal impact of this pandemic has had on you and also the other students?
Thank you. So what I can relate is it is like what we are doing right now, having an online conversation. Most of the students prefer face-to-face method, which means having interaction by person. So when this pandemic happened, all of us need to adapt the situation where we're having online classes. A lot of things can happen when having online classes, such as inconvenient surrounding, bad internet connection, and others. This situation can cause the mental health of students, as example, stress and depression. Thank you.
All right, thank you Farah, for your answer.
So, can you give your opinion on how will the pandemic will be resolved in time?
Okay, thank you Farah, for your question. For me, the best way of prevent and slow down transmission is to be well informed about the COVID-19 virus. We need to know the disease it causes and how it spreads. And also, obviously, the first thing first is always wearing mask when you're going out, social distancing from your surrounding people, follow SOP, always washing your hands with soap, bring together your sanitizer anywhere to go anywhere, and also stay at home and only go out when necessary.
Thank you for your answer.
Thank you, Farah.
Hope that we can meet again next time with the pandemic end.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you.